money department and understanding what it is about sex and money. Okay, so thank you for your hearts and following me and being a part. Don't forget to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna come up with I'm gonna put a new YouTube together so that I can focus on sex and money, and I believe that'll be a good channel that we could talk about things that help in that department. So I may do a new YouTube, so stay abreast and subscribe to my other YouTube so you can stay apart. Now, I just want to quickly talk about what is it that I'm talking about when it comes to sex and money and why it matters. And it's just a quick little tidbit I'm going to say, and then that's it, because I'm talking each day about the subject on love, sex, and money. Now, yesterday we talked about love and money, and what is it about love and money, and what you have to do as an individual in relationships when it comes to love and money. Now, tonight I'm talking about sex and money. What is the difference that I'm referring to? Well, okay, so we know what money is. Money is used for you to have and do and to create, and it gives you the opportunity to have that, to do and get what you want, buy what you want, do the things that you need to do with your dreams or to create, right? Now, sex is used when it comes to this part in the relationship, is sometimes sex is used through money. We know that sex is used to relieve the stress, relieve whatever we get involved in within our lives. And sometimes they entwine because they become two pleasures in power to be able to captivate someone or a situation. Sometimes we use the sex to captivate and get the attention of someone, and sometimes we use our money to captivate and get the attention of someone. So those are two pleasures, right? Okay. So, but what happened is people sometimes will sell themselves for money. And that's by using sex to do that. And I'm not just going to say women, but I will say women believe that they should be paid for sex. But the reality is, and this is what I teach women, men don't pay for sex. Men pay for you to leave after sex. Because that means you don't care. You're not into that person. You're not interested in that person. So you're pretty much paying that person just to really get away. Because, some people use sex as currency. You see what I mean? So I'm going to pay for you to get away from me. I'm going to pay for my desires. I'm going to pay for what I want to satisfy my needs. I'm going to pay and use that sex because I want to relieve stress. But it's a choice. It's a choice for some people that do that. It's a choice that people do to do that, because some people use the money and to have a peace of mind, to no longer be stressed out by someone, or no longer not interested in being attached in a serious relationship, just want to be with someone for the moment. And so that's how sex and money comes involved. But if you're given a choice between money and sex, most people would take the money, right? But as you get older, the money becomes more of a sex appeal. And therefore, you no longer desire to pay or to use your money for sex. Okay? So I just kind of wanted to give a thought on what we're talking about when it comes to sex and money in relationships. Because a lot of times we don't think about that. And a lot of times we don't think about we're actually doing that. We're actually using what we make or what we have to get someone's attention. And we use money to do that. And some people need to do that, and most don't. But the reality is, sex is usually sometime a part of that race of money. And the reason some women say and some men say is that you're in relationships for a season sometime. And during that season of a relationship, you're just in it. You're just in it to get what you want, and you want to get in and get out. And so sometimes you pay for what you need to do so you can get what you want and get out. You see, so it's almost like you're renting. Some people see it as I'm just renting. You know what I mean? So, but I just wanted to really just do a quick, cap on what we're talking about on what I wanted to talk about as far as your questions on sex and money and why it is what we see or choose to do in our relationships, and we choose to use the money to get what we want when it comes to sex. And that's what I wanted to talk about there. Okay, so I hope that information that I gave you right there will help you out when it comes to just a little snippet on sex and money and within your relationship. Okay.